So happy to be here today. And I've got my retro cute coffee cup that I got from my grandma. And so shout out to Grandma Aura in heaven. I miss her very, very much. And I just think it's so fun to drink coffee out of something this old. And my grandma loved her coffee. So we have that in common. It's time for a reading, guys. Time for a pyramid style reading for the end of February 2019. And I cannot help but use these wonderful, wonderful cards. So these are the Archangel Power Tarot cards. I'm completely in love with them. They make me so happy. And the readings that I have done so far with these have been very, very accurate and potent, I would say. So I did pull a card before, well, pull a card is an interesting way to put it with these cards. It flew out of the deck across the room as I was shuffling. So this is the Eight of Raphael. There is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you, a spiritual quest. Here's the specific message I'm getting for this card, is that there's something in you that says, this is the energy I'm tapping into, that there's something in you that says there has to be something better than this. There has to be something deeper. But I don't feel like this is going from a horrible life to a good life. I feel like this is a card about so many of you going from a good life to a great life. And there may even be some feelings of, gosh, I don't want to be ungrateful, like life is fine, everything's okay, but you can sense this missing depth. Like there's more, there's better, there's something that you would be so passionate about, but you're on the fence about pursuing it because there's risk involved, because it would be a challenge or maybe even a sacrifice. Okay, so I'll tell you what this is for me. I knew it as soon as I pulled the card, just to give you an example of the type of thing that this is speaking to. So for me, I'm generally healthy, right? But for a long time, I've been moving towards really profound health, like eating in a very clean way and movement every day. And it kind of scares me, because there's going to be something kind of time consuming about it, and I will be giving up some of the foods that I love. And I've been hesitant to go there because the commitment that I would be taking on would be pretty massive. But that's this type of energy. What is amazing that is out there for you? What can be deepened that would really give you that satisfaction? That's what this card is speaking to. So that I'm going to put this card back into the deck, but that was what flew across the room as I was warming up the cards. So before I do a reading like this, I always kind of just basically play with the cards, handle them, warm them up for the energy that currently exists. So I'm really excited. We're going to do a pyramid style, and I'm actually going to set my coffee down so that I can do this. We have two cameras today so that you can see how I work with these cards. So I have had a request to show how I do this. So every deck is different, but with these cards, I actually do this style usually. So, and I am going to do it a little bit. I hope that you can see this in the camera. So usually what I'll do is I call it sorting. And instead of a normal shuffle, I will sort until either I feel the energy of one of the specific cards or one of the cards falls out. Now, see, it's funny. It's kind of like playing hot and cold with the universe, because like this one is kind of like warming up, warming up. Ooh, that one feels hot. I'm going to start there. Okay. So the first card in a pyramid style reading this is what you need to know first. This is like the context card, okay? Almost like the theme card. And guys, Well, okay, so it's the same exact card that flew out earlier. You guys saw me shuffle these. You know, not everyone who watches this knows me, but I want you to understand something. In 9, almost 10 years of doing readings, I've never cheated. Not once. I would never do that. It would take away all of the magic from this. This is the card. Out of 78 cards, this is the card that came out again. So how big of a message is this? That means this is a huge message for us. There's something better. I'm telling you right now, there is something better waiting for you. What do you need to let go of? What is the imitation of what you really want? What is the job that you're in that you just don't love it? It's not your passion. It's not what is working for you, but you're afraid to leave it. I really feel like there is some risk involved in this, and we're being asked to take that risk. I barely even know what to say. Like, sometimes I get a little bit flabbergasted at what happens with the cards. Like, you can't make this shit up, you guys. That just happened. That literally just happened. So that is definitely a huge message for us today. And so I'm over here personally like, okay, universe, I get it. This is happening for me. This deepening of my physical health is happening for me. Okay, so the second card is what you specifically are being asked to bring to your own life right now. I really get very excited about the second card because it's like, ooh, what are we being asked to show up as? What are we being asked? What energy okay. So we're actually going to use this for the second and third card. So the second card here, what are we being asked to bring to our own life is justice. You guys, this is balance. We are being asked to bring balance to our own life right now. So this is actually, there are several aspects that are coming through energetically with this card. I'm being told to tell you that you need to get your priorities in order. Your priorities need to be in order, which is always your self-care, right? Then your small children, then your older children, then your partners, then your work, right? And then your acquaintances and extended family and all the other people. So make sure that your priorities are in order. I want to say there's a couple of people I'm getting this very strong message for that you're struggling between balancing out time with your business and your children, and the children need to come first. And that will help balance out your business. This is also, don't give up. This is like, make sure that you're hanging in there. Keep that tenacity, keep that determination, because things will work out in your favor. But you're meant to bring balance and determination to your own life right now, okay? The third card is what you're meant to focus on and prioritize. And this is, okay, we got some more determination here. Ace of Michael, a wonderful new idea. Do not allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. So, you know, aces is the new. And this is like, what are you working on? What have you already gotten really excited about? Do not let the obstacles or the challenges stop you, particularly coming back to this card when it's something that you're passionate about, when it's something that is deeply important to your purpose. Do not give up. And to clear up communication problems with others, I really feel like this is like misunderstandings. This is maybe little quarrels and little times that your ego was involved and you had to be right. It's not worth it. You want to clear the way for yourself as much as possible with this new endeavor you've got going on that is directly tied to what you really want in life. So don't let any of those ego battles get in your way. It's not worth it. Okay, that's what I want to say here, is it's not worth it. Don't be the thing that is holding you back. And don't let your pride be the thing that is holding you back. Okay. Woo! All right, let's get our action cards going on. So the next 2 cards in the pyramid, I'll put my hands down here so you can see. These are the things that you're meant to take action on in the physical world. So these are tangible things that you're being asked to do right now. Ooh, okay, there's definitely one. I'm actually going to pull these both at the same time so then I can just focus on the messages. I wish you guys could feel the energy of these cards. They're like on fire today. Okay, and I gotta take a breath and a sip of my coffee because there's a lot of intense energy here. Not in a bad way, but I can feel some resistance kind of a way. There's something, I have chills right now, right? So I've said this before, but right before I am about to say something that's accurate, I get chills. So I just got them. So here's what I want to say. Right before we make the big changes in our lives, before we make the shifts in our life, when we're taking on that endeavor, when we are truing our life up, the familiarity, the comfortability, that piece will come in and resist the change. We are creatures of habit, and we don't like to do things that are hard. But you guys, it's worth it. This is not one of those readings that's like, la, 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 la. This is one of those readings like, you absolutely can have what you want, but you have to be willing to take the risk, stay determined, stay tenacious, and work towards that, okay? Which is good. You guys, it's good. There's nothing wrong with some hard work and some hanging in there. So first action step. Ooh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. So the sun is shining on this. The sun is shining on this idea. The universe supports you in moving forward with what you most want and bringing balance to your life. There is something, I have more chills. So this new stuff that you're going to be doing, this new way of living is going to be so positive for you that even if it feels like a sacrifice to begin with, that sacrifice will be consecrated. So it's the same energy as, let's say you make an investment, a financial investment, and at the time it was $1,000, and you really had to sacrifice to come up with that $1,000 and put that towards the investment. But eventually it leads to $10,000. Well, then it wasn't a sacrifice because it was more than worth it. And that's what I'm seeing with this energy we're talking about today. You truing up your life, taking the deeper, truer road that is more purposeful, more intentional, will be 100% worth it. Okay? Yes, Sun. And then the Ace of Gabriel. Oh, you guys, we've got another ace. This is passion, opportunity, inspiration, the chance to do something amazing. Amazing. So because of the order of these cards, this is like you start with this new idea, the universe blesses that idea, and then it becomes something even more amazing. It turns into something magical. So what starts with something almost like, basic, is that the right word? It's like an idea, a broader idea, refines itself into something very passionate and very fulfilling for you, and opportunities coming your way. Okay? This is good stuff, you guys. This is really, really good news. And then I'm actually feeling that the very top card is the next card, and that happens sometimes too. Oh my gosh, the 10 of Ariel. Okay, so let me try to pull these into this. So the 10 of Ariel, so much to be grateful for: financial success, the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. This is dreams coming true. This is like, not only does your idea work financially, but your family is blessed also. So I've got to say something about that because it's been hugely on my mind lately. We truly do not have to choose between what is best for us and what's best for our families. They are one and the same. In the long term, they're one and the same. So when I look at the choices I've made in my life that really blessed my children's lives, they are also the choices that blessed my life. And I may not have known that at the time, but if you're ever tempted to do something that takes away from a quality life with your children, it's not going to bless you either. So this is the combination of your finances and your emotional life, your work life and your home life both being beautiful. Do you see that this is what leads to that? This is a very exciting reading to me, but in like a grounded way. It will take something. It will take something to do this, but it is going to lead to everything you have ever wanted. Can you feel that? Like I can feel this one in my bones. Okay? I knew this was going to happen today. Okay, so, all right, there's definitely one more card. There's one more card. And this is, actually there's two more cards, but I'm going to, I'll tell you what we're going to do in a minute. This is going to be exciting. Okay, so this is the message from your higher self. This is what your higher self wants you to know right now about all of this. I really feel like this reading is going, I'm not saying it's going to be applicable for every person who watches it, but I do feel like this is applicable for a lot of people in your own ways, right? Because we're all working on different things. Okay, so what does your higher self want you to know about this? What is your most essential self wanting to tell you right now? Okay, that one flipped right out. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. Whoo, you guys, I have so many chills right now, they're almost painful. Okay. Okay, this is collaboration, which we don't do anything amazing alone. Anyone who has produced something amazing in this world has collaborated and had help. Okay. I'm being very, very drawn to this image up here in the sky, which means that part of this collaboration is with your guides, angels, God, Jesus, the God of your understanding, right? The spiritual side, your higher self, which is who this message is from. Okay, the bold and ambitious choices. This is more risk. Don't be afraid of risk. I can hear can feel my Tauruses and Capricorns out there like, no, I don't want to take a risk. And the Aries are like, hell yeah, let's do this, man. I'm ready. Okay. This is a very... Okay, so something specific is coming through. We've got business partnerships going on. More chills, more chills. Business partnerships are very highlighted in this card right now. So that person that you have been wanting to reach out to, or that person you're already working with, and I'm coming back to this communication right here, clear up any misunderstandings with business partners and with collaborative partners, okay? This is going to very, very, very much bless your vision to work with other people. Oh man, this is good. This is really good stuff. So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm actually going to pull all of these cards back into the deck, okay? And I'm going to do an actual shuffle. Okay, and then I'm going to sort, and we're going to do one last card. One last card. And the reason I put the original cards back into the deck is in case one of those other ones wants to come back out and give us that message even stronger. So that first card, that theme card, that context card, that coming out twice, that tells us that I have chills. Man, I have chills as I'm sorting these. This is awesome. That tells us that message is big. To really, really, it's like pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Okay. I'm feeling a little bit of resistance energetically. which just means that this is something that the ego is kind of fighting against. Okay, guys, we have the Magician. You can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear, successful beginnings. Okay, so here's the resistance I'm feeling. So a lot of this card says you already have the resources that you need. Okay, you guys, please, please, please listen to this one. You do not need one more training, one more class, one more session with an energy healer, one more. Now, this doesn't mean that you can't still do those things along the way, but your excuses are null and void. You have everything you need to get started. There's no reason to wait. There's nothing to wait for. Everything you need is already inside of you. Okay? So basically how I'm reading this card is it is time to stop putting it off and stop procrastinating and stop making up rationalizations and excuses. You already have what you need. So pull all your resources together and get started. Get going. If you've already started, get to the next step. Progress, move. There's a huge opening for this last couple of weeks of February. You've got the sun shining on this, guys. Do not waste that. Take advantage of this. You've got this. Man, I love how grounded this energy is. It's like exciting, but very grounded. Almost like a methodical feeling, but get started. Get started. It may be a little bit slow going in the beginning, and then it's going to be like, boom. Okay? All right. Can you feel this? You know I want feedback. I love getting feedback on these readings. They're my favorite thing. Honestly, they're my favorite thing. And I see them as actually quite practical. So, practical, mystical, right? Coffee with Dawni. The practical program for the mystical mind. I love you guys. May your coffee be strong and your life be blessed. Thank you for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. It really helps these important messages get out there. If you would like more messages and more videos, I have a membership site for every single weekday. Come check it out, coffeewithdawni.com.